Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world, and welcome back to our post match reaction to Liverpool's 2-0 win against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Yes, I did say that a bit weird then, but yeah, Liverpool have beaten Wolves by 2 goals to nil. Finally, we will not play Wolves at all for the rest of the season, and thank the Lord. It's been too many times we've played them, and the Reds have managed to get the last laugh anyway for this season and managed to get a 2-0 win at Anfield to close the gap down now in the top four race, of course. But let me know how all of you are in the comment section down below. Let me know how you lot are feeling about the win. I think pretty much a win's a win, and I'm more or less happy with that. Of course, there were a little bit of iffy moments in the performance tonight, but look, yet again, the Reds scoring 2 goals and getting another clean sheet. What's that now? Four clean sheets in a row now in Premier League games at least. Anyway, so again, confidence building in that regard, of course. But again, obviously the main one now on the weekend. Of course, we will be doing and speaking a lot about it as well. Of course, Manchester United on Sunday as well. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. There is a poll as well in the chat down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts as well on your man of the match as well. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Jordan's in as well, saying hi as well. Hi, hello, Jordan. Hopefully on a fantastic day, my friend, as well. And again, guys, just let me know your overall thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below for you guys anyway. But, look, obviously, was it the best of performances? Was it the best performance from the Reds tonight? No, that's not hype behind that fact. It wasn't a glamorous performance, then I would say, but it was one of those performances that Liverpool have tended to lose this season. It was a very back and forth game, a scruffy game, I think is the best word to use, as well. And look, Liverpool have lost those types of games this season where we've had one or two moments where we haven't been at our best, and we've got punished for it. For example, the Wolves game away from home, where we wasn't good for 20 minutes or so, and again we got punished. Again, it wasn't on that aspect of things tonight. It was a bit more controlled in those areas, but I felt like when Liverpool weren't in control of things, we did actually quite well in dealing with Wolves' attack. Obviously, like I think obviously they've got a few injury problems themselves. Um, going forward. But again, Liverpool tonight, Virgil van Dijk for me back to his best tonight. That awards presentation for the FIFA, the FIFA the best chat. Hopefully that's giving him a boost of confidence in that regard, because again, Virgil van Dijk tonight was absolutely excellent tonight. Everything that got anywhere near him, just got it cleared, got it out of the way, no second guessing, and back to the Virgil van Dijk that we know and love in that regard as well. But of course, going forward as well, of course, Liverpool were much, much better with Darwin Núñez, of course, returning back for Liverpool, which again is very much a good sign as well, not only for the Wolves game, but of course, Manchester United on the weekend as well. So, again, Liverpool are much better with Darwin Núñez up top. We saw how we couldn't get at get at Palace on Monday, properly in that regard when we didn't have him there. But again, tonight, causing chaos once again. I think now Darwin has created, I think, 10 serious chances or dangerous attacks, which I think is more than the whole attack now, the whole strikers, sorry, in the Premier League. I think I've just seen a random stat saying that Darwin's created more chances than I think Haaland, Kane, and all of that. So again, it's people will criticize Darwin Núñez for his finishing and have a go at him, and in my opinion, have criticism that is unwanted. But look, for me, I think Darwin Núñez is, if we're talking about build-up play and we're talking about link-up play, Darwin Núñez is much, much better than those guys as well. I could be a bit wrong with that, but in my opinion, I think Darwin is getting used to the Liverpool system, and you're seeing game on game, week in, week out, how important he is towards Liverpool and the attack ways. Look, take him out of the equation, and we don't look as a threat going forward in many regards as well. So again, good performance for Darwin. Jota as well, him getting back to full fitness and getting back into the team as well. That was a good sign as well. Stefan Bajcetic yet again having a brilliant performance. For Fabinho as well, actually having a really, really good game that I did very much like to see as well. Looked like Fabinho of old again. If this can just, you know, transition into the United game, that'd be very much appreciated. Thank you, Liverpool, because again, we want to absolutely batter the Manx on Sunday again. But again, good win for the Reds to be able to, again, look forward to again chasing down top four for this season, of course. Anyway, but John says Mo Salah, my channel as well. Win on the board again, not the greatest performance, but. Not the greatest performance, but it's a win only if we win. If only if we win at Palace, be in an even better position. We move on to them lot on Sunday. I said them lot to say it nicely. Yeah, the Manx. Anyway, but big up Connor as well. Hello, Daz. Hopefully on a fantastic day, my friend. Jota was good. Showed how much we've missed him as well. And again, it's at the minute, everything's a good news at the minute for Liverpool, of course. Obviously, Jota coming back after, what was it, 4 or 5 months out of the season. Of course, we've also had, pretty much, injuries in and out of the team. Obviously, Kanate back tonight, so that's a brilliant sign. I'm guessing, obviously, apart from Robbo, that would probably be the back back six probably, with Fabinho there as well for Manchester United. Obviously, I think with Liverpool, obviously with them coming back, obviously Jota back. Obviously, we got the news yesterday that Luis Diaz is going to be back in 2 weeks' time in full training. So again, there's more and more positive news coming out as well. So again, things are looking good at the moment for Liverpool. Again, that can change though in an instant. Yes, now Senor Connor. Hello, Ben. Hopefully, you're having a fantastic day as well. I know you were at football. To be fair, hi Connor, hi Chris as well. 4 clean sheets in a row in the league. I don't know how we've done that. Closing everything up. I think that's the best way of putting it. A bit weirdly, but again, that's the truth of it. It's like Liverpool, definitely have bucked themselves up defensively. I would say, anyway, but missed the game because I was playing footy. How was it overall, Connor? It was better, but we wasn't fluent Liverpool. I would say again, like where we've had at times this season where we've struggled. Like the game has gone back and forth, and Liverpool haven't been able to control that this season. That's where I think Liverpool did a lot better in that regard tonight as well. So again, the right steps are there and the right positive signs are there. It's just the fact now with United coming to Anfield on Sunday, they can punish us, quite easily with Rashford, with Anthony, and that's the thing where again Rashford is the one for me where you have to keep him out. We saw at Old Trafford earlier on in the season, when he scored that counter attack goal, how devastating that was towards Liverpool. But again, hopefully the last couple of performances can be a positive sign for Liverpool. Because like I said to you guys, the Champions League against Real Madrid, that first half, I don't think any other team in Europe wouldn't have completely fell apart against Liverpool in that first 45 minutes. It's only a team like Madrid that can do it. And again, I honestly think that genuinely Liverpool, if we can play like that for an entire 90, nobody can stop Liverpool in that regard. But again, we haven't been able to keep up that consistency this season, which has been a crying shame. Talia Albin, the ref was shite 2-0, should have been 6-0. Carvalho isn't going to play for Liverpool again. He will play for Liverpool again. I feel like at the moment, chat, there is a strong connection where, if you guys remember correctly, I think Kostas Tsimikas only played like 3 times for Liverpool in his first year. I think something similar is happening with Carvalho. Look, don't be worried with Carvalho. I think, on the bench again tonight, didn't make an appearance, but again, I think people forget he is 18 years of age. Like, he is only just coming into coming into the team and learning the way we play and that. And I also think as well, Liverpool, I have a feeling for next season, especially if the signings come in that we want to come in, I think Liverpool are going to be playing 4-3-3 next season, in my opinion. And maybe Carvalho might be the quote 10 in that regard. But again, I could be wrong. What about saying? I seen there was a disallowed goal. What was that? Yeah. Let's just say that Paul Tierney is the biggest asshole in the world. Sorry for using language, chat, but again, I don't get how that goal was interrupted. But yeah, Darwin Nunes was robbed of a goal tonight. Obviously, I think it was Diogo. Was it Diogo Jota, chat, that ran through. He gets fouled or gets nudged, falls over, and because he trips up the Wolves defender that was right next to Darwin, then obviously it's called back for a foul, which again I don't get how that is a foul when Jota quite clearly gets barged down to the floor in that regard. But again, uh, luckily Liverpool didn't have to rely on that anyway. But again, Jota was pushed, which again, what on earth can he do about that? I don't know. But yeah, that's why he got disallowed, supposedly. But Carvalho is an investment. He's here for the long term, not here to win us titles in the short term as well. Absolutely. Jota was pushed as well. Yeah, no, he was pushed as well. But again, luckily Liverpool didn't have to rely on that as well. Of course, obviously Virgil van Dijk making it 1-0 for the Reds. Of course, a beautiful cross in, I believe, from Kostas Tsimikas. The Virgil first of all headed it. I think it hit the goalkeeper saved it. Obviously, then Jota crossed it back in, and Virgil finished it off with a lovely header to make it Liverpool 1-0 on. I'll actually tell you the minute, no chat as well, because I did have it in the notes, which for some reason the notes now has disappeared. Why have they disappeared? There we go. Yeah, but he scored it on the 73rd minute. Of course, then on a beautiful counter attack, Mohamed Salah then made it 2-0, assisted again by Kostas Tsimikas. So unlucky not to get 2 assists tonight for Kostas, which pretty much, I think, to be fair, he had a decent game. It wasn't, again, a couple of times his attention was a little bit off as well. But once again, look, Liverpool scoring, a very, very nice goal, Mohamed Salah. And again, like I said to you guys as well, Mo, I've criticised Mo this season, but Mo yet again is having another phenomenal season. And we take a look, of course, at Liverpool's post as well, obviously posting up. Obviously, Mo now scoring 20 goals in all competitions yet again, which is an absolute unbelievable record. Obviously, extending that record, I believe, from Michael Owen for the most amount of 20 plus goals in consecutive seasons, which again, look, Mo Salah is already a Liverpool legend. He's only extending that legacy at this time as well. So again, even though he's had a very difficult season in many ways, again, Mohamed Salah quite easily is 20 plus goals in all competitions is quite easily Liverpool's I wouldn't say main threat, 'cause I still believe Darwin Nunes is, but again, Mo Salah's always there to slot them away as well. And again, with him getting criticised the last couple of weeks, it's nice for him to, of course, rack up the goals as well, because of course, obviously he likes scoring against United at Anfield as well, so hopefully that can go on against United as well. But like we mentioned as well, though, chat, 4 clean sheets in a row now for Liverpool. Obviously with Virgil van Dijk back to full fitness, Ibu Konate back as well. Obviously, I do think the main core of the team tonight will be most likely the team that does play against Manchester United as well. Maybe the odd tweak or two. Maybe Jota might keep his place. Maybe we might see Cody Gakpo. Obviously, I think the midfield 3 will be Jordan Henderson. Obviously, Jordan Henderson, Stefan Bajcetic and Fabinho. I think that's more or less our best middle 3 at the minute, while Thiago is out injured. So again, it was positive signs tonight. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't, anything amazing. But again, like I said, and I've said plenty of times in tonight's show, Liverpool stuff that we've lost to this season, Liverpool, managed to, and it does seem to be like we found a grip on that now. And hopefully we can build on that, where the games could be a bit scruffy, but then we're still winning 2-0 and getting over the line. So of course that's the way Liverpool have done things over the last couple of seasons against very tough teams. Obviously Wolves is a very, very tough team. We've known that from our FA Cup games, and of course only a month ago the game away from home in the league. So again, good win for the Reds tonight. Of course, building on confidence and building on momentum now. Of course, like we said, 3 wins out of the last 4 games, 4 clean sheets in a row. Things are looking up and looking positive in the league. Of course, look, things could be looking a lot worse and a lot, like they was, back, a month ago when we lost against Wolves. But we'll take a quick look then at the league table as well for you guys before I head off for tonight. Anyway, because like I did say I was only going to do a short show for you guys tonight, and then of course we'll be live tomorrow because again I want to do a news episode for you guys tomorrow as well. But we'll take a look at the league table now as well. Of course, Arsenal obviously extending their league, um, extending their lead tonight, of course, by beating Everton by 4 goals to 0. But again, looking at Liverpool now, 39 points for the Reds, obviously now to 6th place. Of course, obviously a game in hand, sorry, against Spurs. And again, obviously with Newcastle not playing the previous weekend, because of course they were in the cup final. Of course, we are a game above Newcastle in that regard. But even still, you look at it now, Liverpool are looking in a positive place, and if we can just beat Manchester United on Sunday, the amount of confidence these boys will be on for the very tough road ahead. Because after this, we've got a 12:30 against Bournemouth, we've got a 12:30 against Manchester City, we've got Chelsea, we've got Arsenal. So the games are coming thick and fast. The quality level isn't dropping at all. Excuse me, chat. But yeah, the quality level is not dropping at all at the moment for the Reds. So again, we have to beat United on Sunday. Look, I said against Palace that it wasn't the end of the world if we got a draw in that game. Of course, things would have looked a lot better going into the game, but we have to beat Manchester United. If you want to get top 4, you have to get 3 points against United on Sunday. And hopefully with this win against Wolves, again, like I said, we can build on this and hopefully get over the line against Manchester United anyway. But last couple of comments then. Off to bed, fella. Early start tomorrow. Very good night, Ben. To you as well. 1780 Mo was different gravy. It's phenomenal, wasn't he? Don't jinx it as well. No, I won't, to be fair. But look, the Reds, like I said, obviously Liverpool tonight look much better with Darwin Núñez. They obviously Jota looking a lot better. Mo as well looking massively better. Fabinho looked better. Bajcetic yet again performing excellently. And realistically, his name is in that midfield conversation. When we talk about Liverpool's midfield going forward, Stefan Bajcetic is well and truly there for Liverpool. Absolutely brilliant again tonight. But Virgil van Dijk for me is my man of the match, chat. I will quickly check the poll for you guys as well. What we have at the moment, it's Darwin Núñez and Virgil van Dijk. I think Virgil van Dijk, has he won it? Yeah, Virgil van Dijk has won man of the match anyway for tonight anyway, guys. So again, I think 10 people voting, or is it 10 or 9 people? 9 people voting, but again, Virgil van Dijk, man of the match. And again, for me, I think he definitely deserves man of the match. Was brilliant tonight as well. Alisson didn't have to do anything tonight. Was actually quite good, to be fair. And Jurgen did speak about that yesterday. Was like, yeah, we don't want Alisson doing anything, and that's brilliant. Start to do it anyway. But guys, that is going to be it from me. Of course, we'll be live tomorrow at 9 o'clock with a news episode for you guys. Of course, there is big news concerning investment, of course, that we're going to talk about tomorrow. And of course, we're also going to talk about this game a bit more in depth for you guys as well anyway. But I've been Connor from the Cop Council. If you have enjoyed the show, then please leave a like. Please hit that subscribe button as well. And please hit that share button as well. Like I said, we are trying to hit 1,000 before the end of the season. So if we can get as many Reds in here to, like and share and follow and subscribe, we very much appreciate it, as always anyway. But I've been Connor from the Cop Council. I will see you all tomorrow. Ta-ra.